Stop what you're doing. Seriously, drop everything. Because what I'm about to show you is happening right now, and 99% of the market is completely missing it. You see this image, right? ICP with a massive 36.6% market share of blockchain total activity. This isn't a prediction. This isn't a what if. This is real-time data. One blockchain is currently handling over a third of all measured crypto activity in the whole sphere. And no, it's not what you think. It's not Solana. It's not BNB. It's not some hyped up meme coin. This is the silent giant, the one that's been building in the background while everyone else is chasing shiny objects. I'm going to break this down, why this is the single most important chart in crypto right now, and why ignoring it could be the biggest financial mistake you make this year and for years to come. So you're going to want to stick around for this. What's up, legends, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name is Domenico, and we're all about finding those hidden gems, those game-changing opportunities in the crypto space before the masses pile in. And let me tell you, what's happening right now within crypto and the ecosystem, because what's happening on the internet computer especially is a seismic shift. Let's send it. And do me a favor, right now before we start this video, smash that like button and hit the subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss what comes next in my following videos. And trust me, you're going to have questions. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. ICP, is that the project back from 2021? Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's been around for several years. But what's changed is, well, everything. The technology has evolved. The network is firing on all cylinders. And the numbers it's putting up are just simply staggering. We're talking about a platform that has maintained 100% uptime since its launch. Can your favorite blockchain say that? I don't think so. So let's set the stage for a second. The entire crypto space is in a war for scalability. Everyone wants to be the fastest, cheapest, and most efficient. We saw Solana have its moment in the sun, right? It was the talk of the town. Super fast, super cheap. But then the cracks started to show. The network outages, the congestion. It became clear that the speed on paper doesn't always translate to real-world reliability when it keeps choking and breaking down. And that's where the story gets interesting in all of this. While everyone was distracted by the hype cycles, the team behind ICP Definity, a powerhouse of cryptographers and PhD level engineers from Zurich, were quietly building that infrastructure for the next generation of the internet. They were focused on short-term pumps. They're not worried about up and down in daily price. They are focused on building a true world computer, which they have built, a decentralized crypto cloud that could host anything from complex DeFi applications to entire social media platforms, all completely on-chain, 100%. Think about that for a second. Just think. We're not talking about simple transactions. We're talking about running the front end, the back end of any application on the blockchain. That's a whole different ballgame. And it's a game that ICP is currently winning in a blowout. There is just no comparison. So what we'll do is we'll go into the juicy details just to prove the numbers, because you know why? The numbers don't lie. Right now, as I'm filming this, ICP is delivering a staggering 1,098 real-time transactions per second TPS. That gives it a 36.6% share of all measured blockchain activity. So let me put that into perspective for you. Solana is trailing behind at 22%. BNB Base, Tron, they're all in the single digits, under 7%. Remember, all these cryptos have much bigger market caps than ICP. And recently, in the last hours, ICP processed 3.95 million transactions. That is more than any and all the blockchains combined in comparison. It's just mind-boggling. This isn't a little lead. This is an absolute dominance. And then when we look at peak performance, it gets even crazier. ICP's peak block throughput has been measured at 25,621 TPS. That is over 5 times what Solana has demonstrated and almost 10 times what BNB has demonstrated. And put all those three market caps into comparison. Do the math. But here's the reality in all of this. The theoretical ceiling for ICP is 209,708 TPS. That's more than triple Solana's and over 100 times higher than most other chains. We're talking about a level of scalability that most or all projects can dream of. So, how's this possible? How can they do it? And it comes down to the unique architecture. They use something called subnets, which are individual blockchains that can run in parallel. This allows the network to scale infinitely. Need more capacity? Just add another subnet. It's a fundamentally different and frankly more elegant solution to the scalability problem. And let's not talk about cost in all this. Because of its reverse gas model, developers can preload their applications with cycles, so users don't have to pay for every little interaction. Imagine using a decentralized Twitter and not having to sign a wallet transaction every time you want to post or like something. That's the user experience ICP enables, and it's a game changer for mass adoption because you're using Web3 with the exact Web2 experience which you currently have. Okay, so what does this mean for you and me? Why should we even care about this? You know why? Because we are entering what many are calling the utility token season. You know what? Where we talk about real utility, real technology, the cream will start rising to the crop and the vaporware will be start getting discarded. Because the hype around meme coins is fun. But when we talk about real sustainable gains, we're talking about the legalization of the sector. We're talking about institutional government adoption. They're going to come for projects that provide tangible and value and solve real world problems. A blockchain that can handle this volume of transactions with 100% uptime at a low cost with absolute security is a definition of utility. Think about the next wave of Web3 applications: on-chain artificial intelligence, decentralized social media, complex gaming. All of these require a level of performance that most blockchains simply cannot provide. ICP is truly built for the future. So, what's at play here? First, this is not financial advice. Anything I say, you have to do your own research. But what I'm doing is paying a very close attention. I'm looking at the projects building on ICP. With a platform this powerful, it's only a matter of time before a breakout application emerges. And second, understand the market dynamics in all this. ICP has a significantly lower market cap compared to some of the other big players we've discussed in this video. When you combine its technological superiority with that room for growth, the potential is, well, you can do the math. I'll leave that to you. We're talking about a project that is demonstrating market leadership in performance, but hasn't yet seen that full reflected in its valuation. That, my friends, is what we call an opportunity. Look, I get it. It's easy to get caught up in the noise. We've all been caught up in the noise. But every once in a while, the data does scream. It screams so loud that you have to listen. The numbers ICP is putting up are not just impressive, they are a direct challenge to the entire crypto landscape. This is the underground movement that's about to surface. And when it does, the FOMO is going to be insane. People are going to be scrambling to get in, wondering how they missed the boat, but you won't because you're here right now, ahead of the curve. This is just the beginning of our in-depth analysis into ICP, because in my many videos to come, I'll be breaking down promising projects built on the internet computer and more in-depth details in where the technology and the utility of the ecosystem is going. And you do not want to miss future videos. So make sure you've subscribed, notifications turned on, and let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts on ICP? Are you blown away as I am in regards to these numbers? And let's get the conversation started. All right, team, let's bring it in for a landing. The crypto market, it moves at lightning speed. And the winners are those who can separate the signal from the noise. The signal right now is blockchain that is processing more transactions than all its major competitors combined with superior technology. We're talking 100% uptime and clear path to infinite scalability. Don't let the mainstream hype machine distract you from the actual technological fundamentals. The data is crystal clear. The revolution is built, and its engine is the internet computer or world computer, the truly world computer, because this is your chance to be early, to do your research, get informed, to understand the ecosystem, to get in before the headlines, to be part of the next wave. Thanks for tuning in, legends. Stay sharp. As I always say, not financial advice. Do your research. And remember, stay decentralized, and I'll see you on the internet computer. The future is coming faster than you think. Peace out.